Welcome to day 20 of my 31 challenges for Marion Smith's 31 videos, 31 challenges, 31 days. Today I am making another gift card. I know there was one from day 19, but like I said, I have several birthdays going on right now. I'm using some basic gray micro letter stickers. This is the first time I've used these. These are fantastic. They're super thick stickers, and they're wonderful. I used my craft knife to move them around a little bit. I'm going to move them several times before I stick them down really well. This is a birthday card. It's a gift card for a boy, my godson. And the paper, Siri decided to get on camera a little bit. Excuse her, that's one of my two crafty kitties. Anyway, the paper there, well, it's just some plain white cardstock that probably came from, Walmart or somewhere. But the pattern paper is from the Crepe Paper Orbits collection. And if you have not used crepe paper, it has a texture that is just to die for. It's so much fun to touch and to handle and to work with. And it's a perfect weight. It's not super heavy. It's not super thin. It's really nice. But there's like a crossword pattern on this paper in muted tones of blue, cream, and red. And so I'm going to use these micro stickers from Basic Gray. These are yellow. I love the Origins collection from Basic Gray. It came out last year, and I said it was the charity paper. They made it just for me, and I haven't actually done anything with it. I've been hoarding it, so I want to make some layouts about myself with it, and I don't make many layouts about myself, so it's been kind of hard. I need to work on that this week, as a side note. Anyway, it's going to take me a couple of minutes to get all these stickers off because they are so tiny. And I do use my craft knife, but I didn't do a lot of editing here because I wanted you to see exactly how quickly this little gift card comes together. But I'm picking off all the ones for the word birthday in the lowercase. The sheet of stickers does have an uppercase, and it's not just one letter, and it's just that little sheet so that you can tell how teeny tiny they are. I think it's like a 12 by 6 by 12 sheet of stickers. It may be a little bit wider than 6 inches. But anyway, I dropped a couple, so you'll see me put those on there with my fingers, and they're not going to stay exactly like they are now. I'm going to rearrange them. I'm just getting off the letters that I want. And then I'm going to get some Making Memories puffy alphas for the word happy. And when I pulled these down, I didn't realize there was only one lowercase p, but that was okay because, like I said, this is a birthday card for a little boy, and I wanted it to be a little wonky and fun. These blue tones look really good because the paper has different shades of blue and cream in these letters. These puffy alphas, they have little white polka dots on them, and I thought they looked really, really cute and fun and not too feminine. It's easy to make a girl card. I don't know why it's so much more difficult to make a man card. But anyway, so I'm going to mix in an uppercase P, and I'm going to use some dimension and make it all wonky. And I think it works perfectly for a boy. But that's just me. Sorry about that. There's me looking for something I can make into a P. I could have used that lowercase d, but when I got to looking, I decided it would be a lot more fun if I just went ahead and used the uppercase P. And then it took me a minute to decide how I wanted it to look. But oh gosh, y'all, I'm so happy with how it turned out. There I am looking at them on my craft mat. That's my Tattered Angels craft mat that the stickers won't stick to. It's wonderful. I like these puffy alphas for Making Memories. I bought them in several colors. I know I have the black. I think I have either green or red stuck up somewhere too. I'm trying to use my stash this year. I'm trying really, really hard. They have some really good adhesive on them too, because even though my craft mat's non-stick, it kind of held on there for a little while. I'm putting the A up a little bit. This is where the wonkiness starts. And then I realized that my birthday stickers are going to be right in the way. Maybe I shouldn't have laid them directly on my cardstock I was using. But whatever, I can move them. Look how easy they come up. Because I haven't like smushed them down. Once you smush them down, they're not going to move around that easy. But I just barely set them on the paper to start with. Now I'm going for my dimensional adhesive. Oh, and I knocked my lamp over. Sorry about that. I'll get it fixed in just a minute. I think that got it maybe. Not sure. Okay, that must have got it. So now, okay, so now you're going to see me work with my dimensional adhesive to get my large sized P popped up a little bit. I was kind of trying to situate it on there, and then I decided no, it's definitely going to need some dimensional adhesive on the back. And I get the dimensional adhesive that has that thin strip that's not pre-cut to any size around the edge. And I'm going to just snip it with my scissors into the sizes that I need. And then it was actually perfectly the right width for my P, both the rounded part and then the part, you know, the tail of the P, the long part. That doesn't sound right. But anyway, so you're going to see me pop it down here, and it's going to stand up a little higher. And then when I put my lowercase p on, I'm going to tuck it down behind the uppercase P, and I really think that looks cute. I think it looks precious. I tried it down below and then decided, no, I want to go way up high. But yes, I have plenty of room up there. And I think it looks fantastic, and that left exactly enough room for my Y. So the spacing worked out really well. I was a little worried I was going to have to take them off and put them back on, but no. Now I'm going to slightly wonkify the word birthday. And put the I down a little better than I had originally intended, so it took me a second to get that back up. But I'm just slightly skewing the letters there. So that they're a little wonky to go with my wonky happy. Like I said, I just love these colors. I think that birthday just pops off with all the red and the blues, and then that yellow is just so happy. Well, it's birthday, but it's a happy birthday. Ha ha. Sorry. That was cheesy. I'll try not to do that again. It did take me a little bit. I've never worked with these before, and they're really tiny, but they're just wonderful. They're such a good weight to be that tiny, and they don't come apart or bend on you. It's just fantastic. I highly recommend those. Basic Gray makes such great products anyway. After I get my Y on here, I discover that the card needs a little something else. And it took me just a second. Here I am pushing them down really good. And I was like, wow, what else could I put on there? It's a boy card. Now I'm looking for ribbon. And I know the ribbon I want because I have this beautiful red satin ribbon. And it's just red. It's very plain. It's satin, so it's just a little shiny, but that's okay because those puffy alphas are a little shiny, and I don't think that'll make it too girly. So I'm poking down through my ribbon drawer, and there it is. I found it. And then I'm going to let you see exactly how long it takes me to tie this bow. I'm not the world's best bow tire. And actually, it's not a bow. It's just a knot because it's a boy card. And I thought a knot would look fine. I love that I got it almost tied, and then it came off. And I had to start over. And it's about to pop off. It's not working out for me. Look at that. So I'm just going to take a deep breath and start over. And I actually wound up twisting. The ribbon is so wide, I twisted it a little bit to make it shorter so I wouldn't pop it off the end, because I figured I could straighten it out once I got my knot tied. And I was exactly right on that. That is exactly what happened. So if you're having trouble tying some ribbon around a card, why don't you try twisting it? If it's wide and it's down at the bottom, you can always straighten it out in the end and even, you know, tack it down on the back side. Unless you use the cheater method. I probably could use the cheater method from Pink Stamper and it would have been a lot easier, but I didn't think about that at the time. Here I am working with my knot to make the pretty side of my ribbon show. And I love to cut with the little angles, the little upside down triangle part. It took me forever to learn how to do this, and so now I really like to do it. But it's kind of a harder edge, so I thought, that made it more masculine. Let me know what you think. I don't know how edgy you can make ribbon, but if you can make it more masculine, that was my goal. So I'm fudging with my knot a little bit more. And now I'm going to go for a glue dot to hold the knot in place where I want it. I love mini glue dots for little tasks like this. And I'm just putting it on with a craft knife and pushing it down a little bit. By the way, thanks to Christina Werner for all she has taught me about card making and bow tying and glue dots. Now I'm going to put some big dimensional adhesive squares. This is bigger than my previous card. This is a 4x4 gift card. I made it bigger because he's older, and for some reason I thought it was cooler if his card was a little bigger than his sister's. That doesn't mean I like it more. I like it the same. I just really liked the size of this, and it couldn't have been smaller for me to use as stickers. It would have been too small. So again, I'm using products out of my stash that I've been hoarding, which is great. I have just another little tiny piece of that crepe paper. I have used it so many places, and I just love that Orbits collection. So versatile. So here I am sticking it on the card base that I handmade and scored with my Martha Stewart scoreboard, and I think it's adorable. So I'm going to try to get a good shot of it on camera here. I'm working on that. I think I did pretty good. Here it comes. It should clear up in just a second, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe that's really bad. Okay, thanks you guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.